YouTube, what's up, family? It's that time again. We are starting matchmaking, and as always, we're going to show you the teams. We're going to kind of go over everything, kind of going to scout whatever force my team ends up being in and all the other ones, kind of looking for strengths and weaknesses to get an idea of how the Odyssey may play out. Again, as you can see now in the last 3 Odysseys, we have not split all of our players into different alliances like a lot of other servers do. We have tried that in the past and it did not give us good results. So you could see our main players are all here where they should be. We've got like 1 minute. Here's kind of how the top alliances and servers are looking. Typically the highest might one is usually like 13 point something billion. But I think with like the rune drops and some of them kind of spreading players out. This is kind of how it's looking. So currently we are in our top alliances in 24th place, which typically would land us in tier 2 Odyssey. With it being desert though, it's hard to say. It's hard to say where we're gonna be. But nobody's might's really where it should be. Alliances are kind of all over the place right now. Yeah, we've tried that a couple times and it actually ended up really bad for us for matchmaking when we did it. So we haven't done it since, and we've won like the last 4 Odysseys or so by not. So we're gonna try our luck with that again. So here we go, 2 seconds. All right. It's gonna be a big one. Let's see. Purple Force, Chernigov, Pomerania, Styria, Pechenegs, Abyssinia. I'm trying to pronounce them right because I did a whole YouTube video on how to pronounce all these names. I was bad. Blue team is Burgundy, Genoa, Lotharingia, Naples, and Occitania. Red Force, Swabia, Valencia, Navarra, Bavaria, and Vijay. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then yellow, Pisa or Pisa, Romagna, Volga, Badajoz, and Thuringia. All right, there's our teams. This is definitely tier 2. Tier 1 would be your servers like Trebizond, Sicily, Thrace, Wallachia, Antioch, Seoul. You know, some other ones are up there. So yeah, this is great. It looks, you know, off the bat, my thoughts are, it looks pretty fair. It looks pretty well balanced. There's kind of like a whale or two in each force, but no like mega super whales. Styria just got Sardinia's whale, Dios, I think he changed his name. Pechenegs has Karis. So they got infantry whale, cav whale. Genoa's got they got a bunch of big players over in their top alliance. I'll have to double check them. Navarra's got a big, good, active cavalry whale in Mimosa. Um, we've got a active big cavalry whale. And then, yeah, that's kind of the only one. So it kind of looks even. So let's go over these. So I like this. This is going to be a good Odyssey, I think. Their players are all split up. Too much splitting to kind of really diagnose too much, but they have a good infantry player here. Pomerania. Oh, that's legs. Okay, so they've got don't think they have a whale, but they got some fighters over there still. And again, these are just all my personal opinions. I'm just kind of like talking out loud how I am thinking, my process when matchmaking comes out, kind of diagnosing everything. Styria, this server is interesting because they're a lot newer and they got some players in migration. So, well, why is it glitch? I'm very curious about them. Come on. So they got Pikachu, but then they also got this player that just migrated, an infantry whale. And then they got some other big players. This looks like another one that may have migrated. So here's another big player for this Odyssey. So Pechenegs, been in a lot of Odysseys with them, so I'm kind of familiar with who they've got. Don't know where Karis is. He might be splitting up for like the matchmaking. I'm sure we can find him though, just by probably by personal might. Oh yeah, he's number 8. So he's over there. He's just in a different alliance. So really high stats. Cavalry whale. Abyssnia. Don't think they have any whales. They got a few high might players though. So overall, I think that's a pretty good force. What color is that? To me, purple looks pretty good. Styria looks probably the strongest. Yeah, and then Pecheneg's got a really good whale. Abyssnia's got a lot of might, so they got a lot of players still. So good refills, I think. Let's see, Blue Force, Burgundy. Don't know what's going on with Burgundy. I don't know if they've split, but that's not normal for their top alliance to be that low in might. Let's see, maybe this is their second alliance, maybe. Yeah, okay. So they got, okay. So they're just split up. Don't think there's a whale there, but Force really only needs one in this tier Odyssey to be very competitive. Genoa, they always split. They split their players every time. So I don't think I'll be able to find their top people. We can give it a try. I haven't seen them for about 2 Odysseys, but if they still have the players they did 2 Odysseys ago, they'll be a very good asset over there. Okay. Lotharingia don't have any whales, and they are a little split up, it looks like right now. Who's this? Oh. What is this? UNN1 Naples. No, they're definitely super split up. Trump Solo's got an infantry account. There are a couple other good fighting accounts there. Just probably spread out in different alliances at the moment. And then last alliance in that force. Nest. Okay. They have this cavalry player. He migrated there he's from an older server, a couple of Odysseys ago. They have this cav player. It looks like this one actually grew quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. All right, so overall, so Blue Force. It's hard to say without Genoa's team and Burgundy kind of being all split. But they got some fighters there. Red, let's see, Swabia. I think that's Lot R. Yep. They split, so I know they've got an infantry high strong player, and a cavalry one. I just don't know where they're at. Let's try these other two real quick. No, I don't see them in these alliances. So yeah, so like I was mentioning, a lot of servers will split their players in different alliances. In my opinion, it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't help. It did us pretty bad when we tried it a couple of times. So I think all these servers are all, really all very similar in size. No matter what you do with your players, I think it goes off server might, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think if you're still watching here. What was this? Valencia? They have a really high might player. Don't think they have a whale, but they have a very high might player whose town could be like a good defense weapon to defend things. Drop your town and gate right up on trading posts and stuff like that. It's really hard for players in this Odyssey to burn 200 plus million might towns. Navarra. I think Navarra is going to be their strongest. This Roar Alliance is really good in tier 2 Odysseys. Mimosa's got a really strong whale account, cavalry. And they got a couple other good players there. Let's see. Bavaria's been going through a lot of changes recently. So I'm just not sure about them right now. I really will have to look at their server and alliance over the next few days and kind of figure out what's going on there. Don't think they have a whale there. But they still do have active players. And then this Vijay. Oh, Assassin. This is the Assassin Alliance. It's been a couple Odysseys since I've seen them. But I don't see any whale accounts. Here's some of their top fighters. All right, so okay. Was that all of them for that? So for the Red Force, so far we've looked at 3 forces, 3 enemy forces. So far I think purple is probably the best put together, in my opinion. Styria's got some good players, and they have an infantry whale, and that makes a big difference. Infantry whales, and then they have Pechenegs that can hold their own in this Odyssey. Karis has really good stats. blue, I'm not too sure of yet because I don't know where Genoa's players are. I haven't seen them in a couple of Odysseys, and they're split up at the moment. And then red, I would probably put a little over blue in my opinion right now, because Navarra is a very good fighting alliance. So kind of my thoughts at the moment. So my force, let's start. Yellow will be Pisa or Pisa. So no whales in this server. Romagna. I don't know what's going on here. They got to be split. I haven't seen them in a couple Odysseys as well, so I don't know what their might usually looks like. Hopefully it's higher than this, though. Not available. Don't see any whales. Let's check it. See if they're hiding in. No. Well, we're going to have to wait and see about this server here. But from what I can see, they don't have any whales. Volga. Volga does have some fighters. I've seen them the last couple of Odysseys. We've actually fought them the last couple. This is an infantry player. Or, I'm sorry, this is cavalry player. Okay. Ray Bazin is infantry. Their two players both have high in the wild mounts. Yeah, this is just, I think, just a high might player. Yep. All right. So there's Volga. Badajoz. Badajoz has, oh, they have a what's it called, an archer. I think they have I think that's the one with Fate Alliance, which has Chrissy, and then the rabbit cartoon profile picture. Crazy Lord is an infantry guy, so that'll be good. Hopefully they have not migrated. Sweet, Chrissy is here. So pretty good archer. And then Crazy Lord. So I myself am infantry. Um, we have a really good Cav player in our server, and then they have Archer, so that's good. If we go up against any infantry wheels, the Archer will help for sure. And then the last will be our team here. So we've got a cavalry wheel, an active one. So this is going to help. This is going to do good. Not the same stats as like Karis, or Styria's infantry player, but very, very high. And I guess I can throw myself in as infantry. So I think our forces is pretty good. I think they're all very similar. There's none of those, well, maybe one or two, but there's not like a bunch of like 1500% attack players, 1500. Maybe there's like one maybe in each force or so. But we do have a lot of fighters, so that'll help. So overall, I don't think there's any like clear overpowered forces in this one. I think it could be fair. Like, I think it could be a good 2v2 any two teams that decide to pair, really. I don't know though. We'll see. I can see on my other monitor, my Discord is getting notifications. I'm already getting messages because the matchmaking's come out. But there you have it. This is Tier 2 Odyssey this time. So, got a lot of work to do. If you're in this Odyssey and you've watched till now, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope everybody has a good time. And yeah, we'll keep you updated. This will be a good one. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Good luck.